And good evening, my lovely Lost Tales, and welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite for my Sunday night spooky stream. Sorry, I had a mental blank. I forgot what I called it tonight. It's my spooky Sunday stream. There we go. But thank you so much for joining me tonight, my lovelies. We will be, I believe, ending or getting to the end of Little Goody Two Shoes. So thank you all so very much for joining me tonight. I am so excited to see how this story ends, and I'm delighted that you could all join me here this evening. I was looking through the activity on my channel, and I had a really amazing influx of new followers. So if you're one of my lovelies watching tonight, hello and welcome, and I hope you enjoy yourself here. How are you going, my lovelies? Thank you so much for understanding when I took Friday off, because I was going out with some friends to an awesome club event and had an amazing time, and I looked fabulous. But I had a wonderful time. I needed the night off. And I also want to give a big thank you to everyone who has listened to and given some amazing love to my latest ASMR tale, which is the climactic chapter of Embraced by Emerald Flames, the story of Galasha the Greenfire. So if you love buff orc ladies with passionate and healthy relationship dynamics, like, absolutely check that out. If you like ASMR kind of immersive stories and stuff like that, then be sure to check that out as well on my main YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Oh, but how are you doing, my lovelies? How's your weekend been? My weekend's been pretty dang good. Oh, it's a Vince! It's a Steph, he's a Steph, the wicked witch of plenty of love to swarm us to death. Maybe not really a wicked witch at the moment, because if you've seen the amazing outfit that I wore on Friday that I posted all across my socials, maybe I'm more of like a queen of hearts at the moment. Oh my god, I will say that I am so proud of how my outfit came together for the club event on Friday, because I'd been planning this outfit for ages. The crown that I wore arrived only 2 days before the event. I was so worried it wasn't going to arrive in time, but it did, and it made me very happy that it did, because without it, I wouldn't have pulled it off quite the same way. So I'm really glad that it arrived in time. Oh, thank you so much, my lovelies. I'm so glad that you enjoyed the latest ASMR tale with Galasha. Thank you. Oh, Clontinator, I hope you feel better soon. Doing fine so far, enjoying my weekend. It looked phenomenal. Why, thank you. Appreciate it. It's been a D&D weekend, long sessions and a big dinner with the play group afterwards. Oh, Salvaholder, that sounds amazing. I actually haven't played D&D in quite some time. Baldur's Gate 3 doesn't really count. I'm talking like in friendship group D&D campaigns. I haven't played one for quite some time, and I need to. I really, really need to. Queen of Hearts, Reverend Mother of the Bene Gesserit, Queen of the Wicked Coven, the Seraph of the Highest Order, the bestest buddy who deserves the biggest, tightest, squishiest hugs. Hell yes, thank you so much, Vince. If it helps, on Friday when I got to see one of my good friends at the club event, they're physically quite a bit taller and stronger than me. So whenever we see each other, they ask like up or down, and I go up, and they give me like a full-on squishy like uppies sort of hug, and it's amazing. Because I'm fairly strong, but it's another thing to have a friend who is physically taller and stronger than you, who can like fully, when they hug you, give you the full bear hug treatment and lift you off your feet. And I just squeal and kick my legs. I just love it so much. But they always ask beforehand, just in case. I'm like, you know what, a little bit more of a low-key sort of hug I'm comfortable with. But yes. I'm doing good. I've been playing Baldur's Gate all weekend, finished Shadowheart's quest yesterday, and now I'm about to fight Answer. Oh, awesome. Good luck to you. Enjoy that fight. This weekend I've actually also been playing quite a bit more Stardew Valley. I haven't played it in quite some time, and so with the release of the new patch that came out, I thought, you know what, they've added a ton of stuff to it, I'm going to start a new game, and I've been enjoying it so far. Just something a little bit slower paced, a little bit more relaxed, because there's a reason I don't go out to club events that often, because I didn't get home until like 4:30 in the morning. So I've been a little out of it this weekend, just trying to recover. But honestly, I have so much fun. I'm just up there like dancing, having a wonderful time. Because I'm pretty much like on my feet dancing for like 4 straight hours or something like that. Dancing and vibing and looking fabulous. So by the time I get home, I am just so physically exhausted that I'm just like, I just want to sleep for 100 years. Sometimes you need to recharge for sure. Absolutely, absolutely. And I was telling myself, you know what? I'll see how I feel up to it. Like by the time Sunday comes around, maybe I'll want to go to the gym for a little bit of a workout or a run or something. And I was like, no, everything is still really sore, really tender, and I'm still quite physically exhausted. But I did do half an hour of stage combat training with my cool new weapons, safety stage weapons, to clarify. My new plastic and wood stage weapons out in the garden area, and had a good time doing that, just trying to build up some strength in my sword arm. Like, I'm already fairly strong, but it's another thing to be swinging around a stage weapon for like a full half hour and having to have that level of strength to be able to just keep the performance consistent. So by the time like half an hour rolls around, you're not like just it feels so heavy and you're so exhausted. But I hope you guys are doing well. Let's see how we're doing for time. Got to make sure your body can handle choreography work. Absolutely, because you have to keep like that same consistent level of energy across all the stuff that you're performing or filming. And it's very, very physically taxing. So I think I just wanted to do like some quick drills of practicing some blocks and some strikes and stuff like that. But I was still quite tired from Friday night / Saturday morning, mostly Saturday morning. But I have been having a really lovely, relaxing weekend. And also after I finished an audio and I released a new ASMR tale out there, I also like to then take the weekend off to be like, okay, I did good, you know, I made this awesome thing, so I'm going to relax the rest of the weekend. So it's been a very good weekend for me. And on Saturday morning, I bought my ticket to the next club event, but that's not going to happen until June. So I have plenty of time to plan my outfit for the occasion. There's already a theme that's been set, so I'm like, I could feel like the cogs in my brain turning, just being like, okay, what if I got this, and I got this, and I got this, and I put it together like this, and what if I did my makeup like this? Like, I already have an overall kind of concept in mind for the outfit, but I'm going to experiment with a little bit, see how it looks and all comes together, figure out what I'm going to do with my makeup, but that's like ages away. I've got ages to figure that shit out. The theme for the next event is post-apocalyptic, so lots of kind of layers of different things and little like trinkets and stuff like that. I'm probably going to do my makeup maybe a bit like Furiosa from Mad Max Fury Road, with mostly kind of blacked out eyes and forehead with it like dripping it down my face or something like that. Because I love how my eyes are full of a lot of expression, so they would really stand out if the rest of my eye makeup is really, really dark. So, yes. I'm already very excited about it. But that is not for quite some time. I love when you actually take care of yourself. So many people say they're going to do so and don't. It is through years of bullying from Scarlet that I'm finally, it's starting to sink in that you can't pour from an empty cup. So I am actively trying my best to take care of myself. And I am getting better at it, I promise. I need to get an outfit together for an event in August. I need to commission a piece for it. Honestly, once you have a solid idea of what it is that you want, get it commissioned with plenty of time in advance, just in case something happens in the commission process or it takes longer to ship to you. Because there's nothing worse than like seeing the calendar tick by and it's like a day or two before the event and what you need for your look hasn't arrived yet. So yes, I know that pain. I experienced that pain very recently. it can be difficult for sure. It takes a lot of self-discipline to know when you have energy to do things and when you don't. Absolutely. And I think a big part of that is because I go to the gym so much, so I'm getting a lot better at listening to how much my body can and cannot physically take, because there's a big difference between being physically unable to do something because you are just so exhausted and your muscles are just so sore and exhausted, and not pushing yourself because of either self-doubt or you're second-guessing yourself. That's the same thing. Or sticking to your comfort zone rather than like trying to push yourself with heavier weights or more reps or something like that. Like when you can kind of sense like, oh, I cannot do this thing because I am just so physically tired, and if I push myself, I'm going to hurt myself. That's a big difference between those two. Absolutely. But that comes with practice and messing up a couple of times before like that lesson really like starts to hit home more and more. Alrighty, my lovelies. Are you guys excited for the finale of Little Goody Two Shoes? So we roughly have one more day, or like an evening and a day and a full day left of this game, and I don't know how long that's going to be, because it's like the climactic like final day with the festival and everything like that. I don't know how long it'll be like gameplay wise. So we might have a shorter stream tonight, we might have a slightly longer stream. We're just gonna see how this goes. This is my first time experiencing this game, so I want to take my time and I want to savor things for this being my first experience with it. And there are multiple different endings to this game. I'm just going with my gut for all the decisions I've been making, and I'm just curious to see what lies ahead for Elise. Also, speaking of Elise, big thank you to everyone who has been out there making fan art of Elise from Hunter the Parenting. We share some of it in the various Discord servers I'm a part of for the production side of things. And, sorry, excuse me, talking so much. I had a very filling dinner. So some of the fan art that people have been making of Elise from Hunter the Parenting has been amazing, and I love my girl. I love my girl so much. I love playing Elise so much. Oh, Weaver, yes, and be sure to tag her with like hashtag Hunter the Parenting, and feel free to like tag me as well with my own fan art tag, that being SSQ art, because I would love to see it. Yes, please and thank you. Alrighty, so let us settle in because we are right at the end of Little Goody Two Shoes. Let us get going. Everything is looking good, and here we go.
Little Goody Two Shoes.
Oh, I love this game so much. Okay. Yes. Because we still have the second half. Yes, that's right. We were in the Upside Down. We need to set things right. And we need to find what's happening with these strange doppelgangers of Freya and Lipkutchin that we've been seeing around the church. I think we came from the left-hand side, so... Ooh. Golden Girl? You've come here to stay, I see. Says who? A place of solace. That's what our beloved Aziol is providing for us here. All I've heard in here was weeping, though. We're all doomed. All of us. We've lost everything. All we have left are these depths. What's so great about this place, would you say? The silence. He never visits here. I can't say I understand. We saw a spooky thing. It's very cool, but very spooky. Okay, I think we just came... Yes, that's right. And then we did this puzzle. And we can't go through there, it seems. Because I have a porcelain knife, so I think I'm... Sorry. I'm supposed to use it somewhere around here. Because there's those thorns back there. No, wait, I just came through here. I just did this. What am I missing? So what did I unlock? Let me just try something. Yep, I can't seem to use it there. Let's see if I can use it on the middle section in front of the church. It's only been like a week since I've played this and I'm already a little bit lost. A delicately decorated fountain stands tall in the village square, its stone surface adorned with eerie motifs. Okay, there we go. Yes, that's right, we got the harp. It's like a bubble of sorts. Everything seems to be underwater, but I can breathe just fine. It may be best I have a look about town. Not that way, apparently. Mrs. Linda's house, torn in half by thorns and branches, the home's roof floats above its foundations. It says I better have a look around town, but... Hang on. Find your way into the church. It says to look about town. Let's go back this way again. What am I missing? Or maybe I use... Do I have the harp on me? I should. That's it, Lyre of Azil. Come on. There we go. Sorry, I've been a little bit all over the place this weekend. Please save before venturing in. Good to know. Okay, let's go do that. Hey, Alpha Buck, how's it going? Save. Okay. Oh, I'm curious. Oh. Oh. Rozenmarine, no! What in the... You're rather brave, lass. You... Do you yearn for wealth and fortune that deeply? I clearly do, serpent. No, I don't think I will.
What is this?
What in the Lord's name?
Rozenmarine?
Oh, no, I don't like this. You know, there's something you have yet to come to terms with. Something you've been avoiding. What are you talking about? The good company, lass. You've sacrificed your mortal body for the tender flesh. You know it's your blood needed for the sweetest nectar. Yet, it's the good company you refuse to surrender.
What is this?
What are you talking about? Show me the depths of your heart. What? I wish to see how dearly you care for your beloved. Ah! Okay. It looks just to be avoiding at the moment. Oh god. Do I have any healing stuff? I have bandages.
What is this?
You want to know how deeply I care for Rozenmarine? I've only known her for a week, but she's guiding me through this. I can't find him without her. Rather keen to use the lass, aren't you? You're not worth my time, let alone his. Oh, I think I picked the wrong thing there. Ah! Let's give that another try. Ow. It makes sense that for those little moments the dialogue would be timed. Yes. I have saved. Let's give this another try. And let's pick the other dialogue option this time. Okay, I will fast forward through this because we just had this. Oh, I will say the animation for this boss is absolutely stunning. And I am very curious to see if you grow closer to one of the other girls, if they take on their appearance. Yes. Let's have that. Get out of the way. Okay. Ah! You want to know how deeply I care for Rozenmarine? I've only known her for a week, but
Now that you mention
those bracelet and the pine cone, those mean more to me than I ever thought they could. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, the controls are inverted. Oh, that's very clever, but that is mean. Oh, that is... So, most of the stream is going to be this boss fight. Okay. That is legitimately very cool, but that's going to... Oh, that's going to take some practice. Ah! Yes, I have saved. So we're gonna have to do this dialogue again. It'd be nice if you could skip through this, but I'll just jump through it as quickly as I can. Go away, Aziel. Wahahahaha. Big and spooky. Usually there is a fast forward, but I'm assuming because this is important dialogue, they don't want you to accidentally skip it, which makes sense, but I can just jump through it relatively quickly. Ow. And I am going to be diligent with my advantages. Ow. Ah. There we go. And then there's that. Ah! Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Ah! Ah! I'm so glad I have all of these berries I can eat. Thank you. Okay, okay, okay. Can't say I fully understand her most of the time. Everything about her is so strange, so foreign to me. All of her nonsense about fate, it scares me, yet I find myself so drawn to her. I can't help it. Okay, good. Okay. Have one more of those. Also, the music is now in reverse as well. That is so cool. Ah! Ah! Oh, I hate it when it reverses. I hate it so much. Okay, that's the last of my healing items. Shit. Come on. Oh, this boss fight is so tricky. Okay.
Anyway,
Rozenmarine has been right about everything. I don't know why or how, but I've come to trust her.
I see.
These past few days I've truly come to believe in her purpose. Our new beginning. Together. Yes! Okay. Quinn the Curator, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome! Welcome, welcome, raiders! So we're right in the middle of a very intense boss fight. So I was a little distracted at the moment, but welcome! Take a seat, enjoy yourself. We're right at the end of this game, so just a heads up. But feel free to stick around and enjoy. Honestly, I cannot recommend Little Goody Two Shoes enough. It is stunningly gorgeous and so much fun. What's this? Oh, yes, the Vessel Testament. A bottle. Yes. And we must fill it with our own blood, I assume. Also, that bottle is so pretty. I would legit buy that if that was, like, get that as like a prop replica. That is so cool. For your sweetest nectar, lass. Yee. Show yourself, you wretch. Ah, you're truly so bewitching, lass. To think you're willing to betray such pure feelings. I need to get out of here. Oh, it makes me want to keep you all to myself. Run. Run, Elise. Hey, Steph, it's been a while, so you probably don't remember me since I changed my username, but Oh, Fallout Kid! Yes, I remember you! I thought I'd check out the stream again. Fallout, it's so good to see you again. Welcome back! I must say, I feel much better, Father. We were all a little too tense.
What is this?
I'm back in Kieferberg? Get some rest, everyone. We have a long day ahead of ourselves tomorrow. We're to gather here first thing at sunrise for the procession. Don't forget. Come, Mrs. Audley. We'll walk you home. Oh, thank you, my dear.
Elise.
Elise?
Rozenmarine.
What are you doing here? Did you go to the vigil? Honestly, Quinn, if you love 90s anime, and especially like kind of spooky, horror, fairy tale, fantasy anime of the 90s, you will love this game. It is so cool. I was sitting right beside you the entire time, silly. What?
I'm sorry,
More importantly, Elise, I was wondering if you've given the gift some thought. Huh?
Are you alright, Elise?
Is everything alright, Elise? Yes. What about the gift, Rozenmarine?
Oh,
I was thinking, since we had the red wine during the vigil, why don't you do something similar for your gift to him? Meaning, why don't you use the water that's already in those basins? Together with that needle, you can make him the sweetest nectar. As a gift? I can wait for you outside and make certain nobody sees you. I best do it quickly. I wouldn't want to get caught by Father Hans. Yes, and we do have that key as well that has like the key to the catacombs. We can't apparently find where to get to the catacombs yet, but we need to craft the sweetest nectar. Yes, I will save. Hey Steph, glad I could stop in to the stream. Also the range, you need to voice characters like this. See, Logan, I'm actually really self-conscious about doing higher voice characters, especially for like anime and stuff, because I know there's so many other incredibly talented voice actors who can perform like the lighter, kind of softer, sweeter voices, because that's not naturally where my voice sits, but do you think it's really good? Okay, keep checking the church every day. Okay. I'm off to craft the sweetest nectar. Oh no. Using the water in the basin. I suppose I can give it a try. I'm going to check if I can access the catacombs first. Can I get in there? Okay, it doesn't seem to be working. Let me check the other door. Okay. You should totally be auditioning for these characters. I can see you playing them. Oh, thank you so much, Logan. I do really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Everyone's love for Silker is proof you could do good higher voices. That is actually very accurate, Clansinator. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Sam.
now that you mention
Rozenmarine said I could make him wine using the water in the basin. Oh my god, plot twist, Elise is Jesus. She could turn the water into wine. Plot twist of the century, guys. Elise is secretly Jesus. What? If only I had something to hold this wine in. Oh, it's almost like we need to use the vessel we just got. That serpent's vial. I suppose it'll do nicely. Now all I ought to do is... Okay, I got the thing. Now, where are the catacombs? Keep burning in the wake of prayer. Each candle's flame flickers in serene devotion. That explains she was walking on water. Sam, you're 100% right. Secret plot twist. Like, maybe it's one of the hidden endings. Elise is secretly Jesus. She walked on water. There's the whole thorns iconography. She's like kind of being like teased as a sacrificial lamb for him, a mysterious him with a capital H, who will give herself to for the sins of the people around her. Elise is secretly Jesus, guys. We've cracked it. We've cracked the code of this game. Elise is doing a lot of work, making loaves of bread and stuff. Guys, the layers. So my mind is officially blown. Okay. So apparently I need to just keep coming back to the church every day. Because it's such a specific thing, the catacombs thing. Hang on. Okay, let me just go back inside the church again, because I feel like I need to do the thing with the blood as well for the needle testament, but I can't seem to interact with it. Okay, maybe that will happen when I get back home. Let me just check something, actually. Craft the sweetest nectar. Okay. And I'll talk to Rozenmarine about it. She sacrificed herself for the sins of all rural tsundere lesbians.
Hurry now, Elise. Folks might come back if you take too long.
I filled the vessel, though. It's not... One second. Do I need to be, like, over here when I do it?
Make wine or the sweetest nectar, I suppose. There's only one thing I can think of, but it sounds rather painful.
Okay, there we go.
At last, lass. Don't you dare come any closer, serpent. The sweetest nectar at last.
This is ridiculous!
That's what I've come here to do. Your passion for your wish runs deep within your veins, lass. It's writhing inside you. It consumes you.
AlphaBuck06, thank you so much for the subscription! I really appreciate it, thank you! Thank you so much. Also, thank you so much, Anne, for the follow. I'm sorry I didn't say it earlier, but thank you so much for following.
Out with it!
What do you want from me?
Your blood, lass.
You wretch?
Give it to me, your sweetest nectar.
It's so cool. It's so cool, but so creepy. Mini game time. Okay, let's give that another try. Whoopsies. Okay, question. Did I save? Okay, yes. So it saved when it was empty because I was a little bit worried like, oh, I started that after I had already filled the vessel. So let's give that another try. Okay, and yes, I should be able to just kind of skip through this scene. Now, a thought occurs. So definitely, if we put our blood in the vessel, it'll be like the sweetest nectar as like what's expected. Rozenmarine, though, said that we can put water from the basin into the vessel and then that would become wine. Now, I interpreted that as we fill it with the holy water from the basin and then we put like a few drops of blood into the water. And then that would like turn the water kind of looking into wine. Which is why I'm like, do we then put the holy water into the vessel testament and don't interact with Aziel here, sorry. Huh. But the thing is, I did do that. And then I went out to talk to Rozenmarine, who said, you need to hurry up. We don't know who's going to come back to the church. So I think we need to do the thing with the Needle Testament for Aziel. At least that's what I'm going with my gut on this. Blood for the blood god, yes, absolutely. So I'm just, because it's my first time playing through, I'm curious then if you put just the water in the vessel and then you give that as the gift, if that leads to something a little bit different, or he is displeased with you. So I'm going to go with the Needle Testament and go with my gut on this, but it wouldn't surprise me if then there's a different ending if you have slightly different gifts for the mysterious hymn. Okay, I will fast forward to that. Oh wait.
Now that you mention it,
Okay. Yes, so you do need to fill it with water and then you use the Needle Testament. Okay, yes. There we go. And then we use the Needle Testament to prick our finger. Huh. There we go. And we just had this, so I can fast forward a bit. Okay, let's give this another try. First try, round 2. Absolutely. Avoid the needles. Okay. Oh. Okay. We'll be awaiting you tomorrow, lass.
out with it!
I've had enough of this serpent. For goodness sake, all this for...
Eee. Oh, looks so cool.
I see.
This thing, the sweetest nectar. I've made 2 gifts, but I'm still missing the good company, aren't I?
Talking to yourself, lass. Is there something you'd like to tell me, Elise?
No, I was...
It's best you move along, lass. It's late.
Now that you mention
I'll be on my way, Father.
Don't be late for the procession tomorrow. New objective, go to bed. Absolutely. Let me just get sweetest nectar. There we go. Now he just needs a good company. Oh god. I have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow, and I'm so excited and terrified at the same time. Okay. I did it, Rozenmarine!
Come now, Rozenmarine. We're going home.
Oh, but I...
Elise, how did it... We could talk about it on the way.
Let's go. Oh yeah, definitely they're saying like, or hinting at the good company is going to be the person you've grown closest to. So for us it'd be Rozenmarine. If you get closer to one of the other girls, I'm assuming then it's either Freya or Lebkuchen. Father Hans nearly caught me, Rozenmarine.
Oh, but he didn't.
No, you don't understand.
You got the gift, didn't you? The sweetest nectar?
I suppose I did, but... Let's head back to the house. Also, the way that that scene kind of went with Elise having fun in the Upside Down, and then like when she gets what she needs, she comes back to the present moment in like part of the gathering outside of the church. So it makes me think that that whole time was like almost just playing out in her head. So Rozenmarine was just kind of keeping it like low-key, everyone distracted from Elise while she was just there like with her eyes rolled back in her head off in La La Land.
It's like, yes, the sweetest nectar.
She's just saying, she's praying. She's praying so hard. Like,
I must get the sweetest nectar.
I can't fully do that trick where you flip your, you roll your eyes back so it's just the whites showing, but, and I don't, it's one of those things where I don't want to strain myself with practicing it, but I'm trying to get better at it. Because it's spooky and it looks cool. Bedtime.
All that's left now is the good company.
The good company, you say? I still don't understand what that is.
Why, it's the object of your affections, Elise.
The object of my affections, you say?
It's all about commitment, Elise.
Oh, I've had it with this commitment nonsense.
I never want to hear that word ever again. You're so dramatic, Elise.
Okay, we're back home. Let's go to sleep. Sleepy time. So many fireflies. Excuse me. Tomorrow is the day. I might actually make it out of Kieferberg. Excuse me. I better get some sleep. I'm here again. I keep having this dream. Is there going to be something different about this procession, I wonder? Also, is it just me or does it feel like there's more candles? Or there have been more candles over time? Can we go back to the castle?
The castle. It's so close now. If I do meet him, if I bring him those gifts, and if he does grant my wish, not only in this castle, but everything and anything I could ever want, it will all be within my reach.
Oh. But it's not going to be all that it seems, Elise. That dream again. I best get up and head to town. I suppose we'll have that procession in the morning as usual, but I'd like to spend some time with Rozenmarine later too. Anyhow, I best get going to the festival. Also, something just clicked. And I'm not sure if this has already clicked for you guys, but you know how whenever we talk to one of the golden girls, they have those little pinpricks of light floating around them, almost like fireflies? It just now occurred to me that over time, this cluster of fireflies in Elise's room has steadily gotten bigger. Oh, yes, So yeah, just like something I noticed, and definitely with the way it's implying that, yep, Elise is in danger of becoming one of the golden girls.
Good morning, Elise.
Oh, I love you. You're so sweet. Oh, and Flock.
You're excited too, aren't you, Flock?
For goodness
We're not
sake.
taking the goat to town, Rozenmarine.
But
But Elise...
Oh, will I want to take Flock with us?
What are you so excited about anyhow? Why, it's the day of the festival, Elise.
now that you mention
I don't think it'll live up to your expectations, Rozenmarine.
Oh, Elise.
It's not just the festival. You're meeting him, too. I know.
I'm sorry,
You're not changing your mind, are you?
for goodness sake.
I'm not. Good grief, Rozenmarine. Let's go.
Yes.
Wait, Elise.
Okay, let's head to town. Also, I find it curious that Rozenmarine has not been pushing us, but she's been encouraging us to do the testaments and to fulfill our wishes and to go and meet with him. So I'm not sure if then she's also aware of the good company, and that because we're the closest to her, she's going to be the good company that we bring with us. I will say, Elise is always rude. She's very stubborn and a little bit pig-headed and ambitious and arrogant and a little bit rude. She does chores for people, she helps out around town, but she's very persnickety, I would say, as well. Oh, actually, because our hunger isn't great, let's eat some bread. And now I have no more bread. Because I am broke. But that should be enough for the rest of the day cycles that we have. And I've got like no more money. Yeah, I've only got like 3 coins to my name.
Hello, girls. Ah, Elise, Rozenmarine. Full of cheer, aren't you? What else can we expect from Freya today, Elise? Rozenmarine? Ah, yes? I've made flower crowns for all of us. For you too, of course. Oh, a flower crown. What do you say we dance about the maypole together, Rozenmarine? Oh, dancing around the maypole.
You two are spoiling her too much.
Why, she's not from Kieferberg, Elise.
Freya's right, Elise. We won't have many other chances. Why don't you two take her home, Why don't you two take her home then?
Oh, Elise, that's such a wonderful idea. What is? Why, a sleepover, of course. Oh, a sleepover.
For goodness sake, you two. Yes, can we all have like a cool, like, girls hangout sleepover before I leave Kieferberg? Also, before we get too far ahead, I want to go and explore the church, just to see if something has changed. Are there catacombs I can access yet? Okay, so next part of the story is head to church. Okay. I just want to have a little look around town first, just to see if anything else has changed. Hey, Scarlet, how's it going? Are there any interesting hidden things around here that I need to find? Okay, no, from the sounds of things, we do need to do the procession first before we get swept up in exploring.
Mr. Gustav?
All ready for the procession?
We couldn't miss him, Mr. Gustav. Good thing it's so sunny out today.
This is how Kieferberg ought to be. Cheer, hope, and faith. That's what folks need today.
But cheer alone is more than enough for all of Kieferberg, Mr. Gustav. I can see where Freya gets hers from.
It's what keeps us moving forward, isn't it? You remember what old Holly used to say, don't you, Elise?
About what, Mr. Gustav?
Us folk ought to keep our memories close to our hearts, lass. Especially on days like these. They're numbered after all.
I suppose. Oh, that's such a wonderful thing to say.
That's what they would have wanted us to do, Elise. Old Holler. And Heidi, too.
Heidi? I know, Mr. Gustav. I know.
Okay, let's do the procession. Oh, no, Sam, it's all good. It's only been like a little bit of a chunk. We did have the boss fight against Aziel, but you'll be able to see it on the VOD when it's up on the second channel. It's all good. It was stressful. It was so stressful.
Your cousin's coming along too, Elise?
Yes.
Oh, yes she is. I'm glad you're joining us. There's much to be grateful for today. You wouldn't believe how relieved I am that today has finally come.
I'd say we're all relieved, Mrs. Otterly.
There are already quite a few outsiders in town too.
I've seen a few new faces, that's for certain.
It's a good sign, folks. Maybe some of these folks might move here. Now that's asking a little much.
Why, I wouldn't mind staying here if it weren't for...
Rozenmarine, Oh, that would be wonderful. Come now, it's time we gather for the procession. Oh, what a blessed day. Oh, the confetti, because it's the festival day. Yes, it's yes.
That was tiring.
That took all morning. Thank goodness it's over. It's best I go join everyone by the inn now.
Yeah, it does look like there's some other faces around. Let's save, and then I want to go stick my head in the church and check again. Okay. Because it's the last day. I don't know where I'm supposed to be using this key. Like, this is the only access point I've been able to find that would maybe lead to the catacombs. Wait. It's open.
Father Hans' study. It couldn't be.
Yes.
Father Hans' open journal.
The Lord can't forgive me for such sins. Whether I succeed in my endeavors or not, my role as a pastor is already compromised. Summoning Walpurga, the witch, comes with its sacrifices. Eugen's horses, Lisbeth's lad, and even their goats. Elise herself.
Me?
All of Kieferberg has been compromised for the sake of doing away with this evil, so that nobody else may ever commit the same wretched sins as old Holler. What the fuck? So that no accursed swans of the devil himself may be brought to this world again. Okay, so she's not Jesus. She's kind of the opposite of Jesus, apparently. Shit. I'm not proud of what I've done, yet I believe it as a necessary procedure. May this sacrifice of mine allow my beloved Kieferberg to reach the gates of heaven.
Beloved Kieferberg. It was him all along, the one setting up those rituals, inviting all this chaos into Kieferberg. I ought to get to the bottom of this.
Ah. Textbook after textbook after textbook. What's this? A journal? Walpurga, the witch. The creation of life wasn't by any means among her many blessings, however. That is precisely what old Holler claimed she got out of the woodland. A baby. How can this be? Was the witch ever capable of producing life? Homunculi, golems, I've done my research on such heretic matters, and yet none of what I've gathered points towards this possibility. Nor was Walpurga's covenant interested in the creation of life. Ooh. Demonology. What has Father Hans been researching? Demons, malevolent deities, adored by some and feared by many, are at the heart of evil. The so-called demon lords tyrannize and rule over marquises, imps, and the like. Each of these lesser fiends can, in turn, tame and keep familiars, evil spirits, and other such creatures to do their bidding. Witches, human women whose malevolent schemes and desires rule the night, stand as lesser beings, often used to establish a wicked kinship between this realm and the underworld. It's been a while since he's used this, huh? Completely wiped clean, the stone fireplace rests unused. Knew it!
A door? What would Father Hans need this for?
Maybe for secrets?
These are all about St. Walpurga, I believe. Let's see.
St. Walpurga, Kieferberg's patroness saint. All of her mercy, her benevolence is the reason for my unrelenting devotion. Similarly to her pagan roots, St. Walpurga's blessings serve none other than the people of Kieferberg. Protection, guidance, hope, truly a servant of the Lord's will. May St. Walpurga purge all evil, may she protect me in my endeavours.
What to say, I don't think she's ever done such a thing.
Okay, is this the same stuff or different? Okay, yes, I think it's the same thing. Yes. Okay, let's fast forward that. And I think we've read everything else. Yes, so.
A door? What would Father Hans need this for?
Good thing I have a key.
Yes. What in the... What is this place? A wooden doll? This cap is so similar to Apfel's.
Left leaning against the wall, the wooden puppet sits emotionless.
This is making me feel sick. It's painted to look just like me. And this ribbon.
Left leaning against the wall, the painted puppet sits emotionless.
A horseshoe.
It's too big to be fitted onto a hoof, but a brand new horseshoe, its steel surface unworn and dull. Okay. Let me just check something, because that is story... Okay, so that isn't going to be a time skip. That is something else. But yes, let's do this because it'll be an important story beat, but it's not going to skip forward in time, I believe. Oh. You found your way here, I see.
Father?
My efforts haven't been in vain after all.
Is that so?
So it's true. You're the one who's been setting up those rituals.
A necessary evil, Elise.
You old geezer!
What in the Lord's name are you trying to...
That's enough!
Do not invoke the Lord's name, witch. It's time I rid you of the evil within you, Elise. That I rid Kieferberg of what you represent.
What is this?
What are you saying?
Old Holler never told you, did she? As I suspected.
Tell me what?
She was a sinner, Elise. A witch in her own right. On her deathbed, she confessed her heaviest sin to me. that she prayed to the woodland for the baby she could not conceive. That baby is you, Elise, the product of witchery, heresy, and evil. To think old Holler had it in her to betray our Kieferberg in such a way. There is only one detail I cannot make sense of, however. She spoke of a he as her benefactor. That he had granted her wish for a heavy price. Who this entity is, have not yet determined. But you, Elise.
What?
You ought to know who she was talking about. I'm well aware where you've been these past few evenings. Oh shit.
What in the Lord's name?
You mean...
Who is he, Elise? Who is it you and your grandmother vowed to serve, you witches? All that I've sacrificed. Hugin's horses, Apfel, this town's livelihood and future.
Out with it!
Get away from me!
It wasn't all in vain, lass.
You old geezer!
You're insane!
Tell me, Elise, who is he? Is it Walpurga? Is it the devil himself?
You're sick.
Tell me. What?
What is this?
It's so dark. Where am I?
What happened? What the shit happened? Oh god! I did not see that coming. Okay. Wait. Is that one of the game's endings? Can I? Okay, I'll just go play this out. Come now, my dear, my progeny. You were taken from me, by him, by your grandmother. Now I have to find the odds and the gods to get hold of you. Oh, Elise, I can feel your heart thumping in my chest. Your burning fingertips, your tearful eyes. I can embrace you at last, embody your human vessel. Live the life I've always wanted, yet could never create for myself. Your life, Elise, the life of a woman. Okay, so that is one of the endings. We're gonna go back and load a save and do the rest of it. Wow, apostasy, amazing. So then St. Walpurga possesses Elise. I did get a Steam achievement for finding out Father Hans's plot, that whole subplot. Oh, okay. Holy shit. So we might get 2 endings tonight. Amazing. Because I was starting to get a little bit worried,
Little goody two shoes.
because I didn't save before, going into the catacombs and that whole scene playing out. But now that we know... Okay, so now that we know that that is, the conclusion of that whole subplot, I'm watching you, Father. Okay, let's just continue with the rest of the festival, now that we know where that particular trail of breadcrumbs leads to. Amazing. That is so, so cool. Ah, okay. But isn't this nice? Everyone's good and happy and alive. My health could be better though. It's fine. Well, I guess we got ahead of ourselves there. Indeed we did.
There she is, there she is. Have you heard Elise? Of course she hasn't, Jacob. I've just made it up. What are you three going on about? We made these tickets for you, Elise. Oh! Tickets? What for? So you can play with us, silly. Jacob wants to play Kiss the Rat with you, Elise. I fell. You brats in that filthy thing. Mama will trade it for you, Elise. Oh, Mr. Gustav and Mrs. Ariane are also in on it, so go talk to them. Everyone will pay you for it as usual. Oh, Freya's made some flower crowns too. Come play with us, Elise. Alright, for goodness sake. Hooray, hooray! Isn't that great, Apple? Shut up, Jacob. I must say, it's good seeing them in good cheer after all that nonsense.
I agree. After all the stuff that Apfel went through, it's good to see that he's doing okay. MF Volpine, thank you so much for joining us. I just hopped to hear your voice acting. Hell yes, thank you. Oh, I love my flower crown. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. It's perfect. Let me just check something. Okay, so story-wise, I have to acquire the good company, and the time jump forward will be for... Oh, and they're all wearing flower crowns. Wait, can I talk to Muffy?
Sneaking around town even on a day like this, Miffy. Oh, Elise. Thank goodness you're here. Let me guess. Mrs. Gretel's bringing in more pastries later, you see. But Auntie only gave me a few tipple, and I still... I'm not lending you a single coin, Molly. But Elise... My auntie's so stingy and I haven't had... Not one. I'm not budging even if you cry, Mandy. Get over it. Oh, to hell with you. Go ask Granny Gretel, why don't you? Tell her I sent you. Elise. Granny Gretel wouldn't say no to you anyhow. Maybe I shouldn't have asked her first. You're right. Why you?
I hate Muffy so much. Okay, so be more highlighted with chores as well as other stuff. So next in the story is acquire the good company. So naturally we're going to be gravitating towards Rozenmarine, but I'm going to just save quickly after having that little conversation, because I wonder if then you could do all these different chores for people and then acquire the good company, or if it's like this is a time where you can do chores to earn a little bit of extra cash and then that takes over. I'm just gonna save quickly.
Isn't it a relief to see all this cheer in Kieferberg, Elise? Doesn't quite look the same, does it? You said it. Now, you're here because of those tickets, aren't you? The children gave me a few, yes.
Always busy with their silly ideas, those three. Well, are you trading one in, Elise?
Why not? You told me you'd have something nice for me if I did?
Let's see how you like it then. Okay, yes, and then we can do a thing for each of them because it didn't come up with a prompt for a time skip, so I think we're okay. So we can do one of, I assume one of the chores each. Or maybe I could do like 2 of the wood chopping ones, and then it'll give us a last little bit of coins that I can buy supplies for the last day or something. Ah. This probably isn't going to be my best run, but I'm going to give it a try. Ah. Okay, I think that was like 36 or something. That wasn't too bad. Hey. Hey! There we go.
Well, you're rather talented, aren't you? At collecting eggs, Mrs. Ariam?
Talent comes in many forms, lass.
Here you go, Elise.
You did well.
I suppose, but can't say I'd want that to be my one talent.
You have a bunch of other talents, Elise.
Such as?
Well, you'll find out in good time.
Huh.
Okay, yes, and so then from the looks of things, I can just do the chores that I'm good at. How many tickets do I have? I've got 3 left. Okay, I'm just gonna... Honestly, I'm just gonna do the wood chopping one over and over and over again because I'm good at that one, and then I can just get all the last supplies that I need, so I'm fully stocked up for like the last little bit of the game. Atta girl, Elise.
I haven't said anything, Mr. Gustav.
A toast to you, lass, for all of Kieferberg. You've had too much ale, Mr. Gustav. You're here for the tickets, I'd wager.
Can't say no to those laddies, can we?
Or to make the most of them while they're little, Elise. That said, I'm ready for your tickets. I'm assuming he's like the wood chopping one, because he's actually in the game.
I'll be back then.
Give it all you've got, Elise. Yes! So, settle in for 3 wood chopping mini games back to back. So I'm okay at this one. Come on. I wonder if I can get S rank for all of them. Because I'm pretty good at this, but I don't want it to go to my head. Come on. Damn it. I was still more than 50. Okay, I got an A, I think. Okay, let's lower expectations. Let's just try and get A's across the board for all 3 runs. Go, my dear. How much did I get? Okay, yes, very nice. She's been talking about you all day. Oh, Freya's right there. I'll be on my way then, Mr. Gustav. Okay, sweet. Can I just keep doing wood chopping? Back for more, Elise? Yes. Put your weight into it. I'm doing my best. This is the best mini game I'm good at. And then I can get all the bread all of the bandages and some St. Walpurgis oil as well to make sure I have all of my wits about me. Bum, 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 bum.
Hey. Damn it.
Damn it. Come on, I need to focus. Okay, that's probably gonna be an A or a B, maybe? No, that's Levkachin, who kind of whacks you on the back of the head when you make a mistake. Because yeah, you can see her in the art along the arch on the top of the game. Okay, but I also got an A for that. So just one more try. Yes. Yes, give me all of the shinies. I've got over 100 coins now. Yes, thank you. And one more try. Yes, one more try. My last little bit of coins. And then I'm going to save, firstly. And then I'm going to buy some things. Hey, Nautical Menace, how's it going?
Hey.
Okay, come on. Focus. Laser focus. Okay, that was good. When the music picks up, it makes me nervous. Come on. S rank, baby. Yes. Yes. Oh, that feels good. That feels appropriate for like last run of that mini game. I do exceptionally well.
Yeah.
That's a good pair of arms you have on you, lass. I suppose. Here you go, for a job well done.
Thank you, Mr. Gustav.
Freya's looking forward to dancing with you too. I'll go have a word with her then. She'll be jumping for joy. I'm sure she would be, but we're romancing or getting closer to Rozenmarine this run, so let's save. And then I'm going to get all the supplies I need because my hunger has taken a little bit of a hit as well as my health. So I need healing items and I need them now. But honestly, everything just looks so pretty with the festival and everything. So good. Can I get through to the shop, please? Oh, it's you. Elise, was it? I am buying, because I can actually afford stuff. Okay, perfect. First things first, I'm gonna buy some St. Walpurga oil. I'll buy some St. Walpurga oil because that, I'm not sure how many hits to my sanity I'm going to take when it gets to nightfall. And I'll get some hearty soup because that'll heal both of my hunger and my health. Now, and okay, I've got 100 coins left. I'm going to get 3 bread, I think, so that'll be 3 bread. That'll be 30. And then 20 for the bandages. Oh no, sorry, 20 for the ointment, and then I'll get 2 bandages, I think. Because I want to have some healing items on me in case things go really badly. Okay. Let's just heal up with those now. And see how things are. 1 drugs, please. Alrighty. Oh, that is so much better. Yes. Yes, and then it'll almost completely heal me and satisfy all of my hunger. Yes, there we go. Okay, St. Walpurga's oil for if I need it, if my sanity drops really low. And let's just heal up to max. Good. I think I'm going to just... How many coins do I have left? I've got 20-ish coins left. I'm actually going to buy a couple of matches because I've only got 9 on me, so I want to get a handful more. Oh wait, did I click selling? Come on. Huh. Why has the stock suddenly gotten ridiculously high? I mean, that's fine, I guess. I'm just gonna get a handful of matches. Because the bread suddenly went up to 99 tiffle. I mean, okay. Ms. Wilma, what is the... Why... Okay. I'm just glad that I did that then. I'm gonna save. And then we'll come over and we'll speak to Rozenmarine. What? Maybe it's a commentary on capitalism, I don't know. She knows she can see right through us. Okay, next in the story, acquire the good company. Let me just check. Is that supposed to be anywhere else? Because it doesn't point out the story stuff, it just points out friendship. Because yeah, acquire the good company. It's like the one that's closest to you, but it's highlighted as a story thing, so I'm assuming... Yes. Yes, I'm going with my gut on this. Rozenmarine, care to dance with me?
I thought you'd be enjoying the festival, Rozenmarine. Oh, but I am Elise. Folks have been giving me all sorts of foods to try, and I dance with Gruna too. Not a care in the world, huh? Keithburg's looking so colourful and lively, like a completely different town.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear everyone's so accepting of her, because it's understandable that they'd be suspicious of her at first, but since then she's really come around and they really love her.
I suppose you're right. Is everything alright, Elise? Huh? You're thinking about tonight, aren't you? Rozenmarine, I've been meaning to ask you something. This fate you speak of, am I powerless to change it? Not at all. Huh? Fate is meant to guide one's path in life, Elise. You may forge your own, or allow fate to do it for you, but you're the one responsible for your own choices. Rozenmarine. It's still rather foggy for you, isn't it? The whole concept of fate, I mean. Somewhat, yes. Fate makes you aware of all your possibilities, is all. Had you not put on those shoes, for example? In truth, Rozenmarine, what do you say we get going? To the woods? To the woods. Are you ready then?
Okay, it's gonna take 2 bread to do it. Okay, that's fine. It will skip 2 time periods. Okay. Let's go.
Unless you'd like to stay here for a little while longer. You can always come back, Elise.
Oh no.
This is it. There's no going back. I've got everything. It's only a matter of...
Are you alright, Elise?
Is everything alright, Elise? Yes. I need a moment. I should make certain I have everything in my basket. It's best I hurry, get everything ready.
Okay. So, I have everything. The only thing that's missing is, like, the good company, but I'm going with Rozenmarine. So I'm assuming that's the thing that I figuratively would put in the basket. I have everything else. I might do a little look around just to make sure there isn't anything else I missed. Explore the woods and find him. I best not waste any more time. I ought to get going to the woods. Okay, so because we're leading into quite a big, like the big finale of the story, I might take a quick break just to stretch my limbs and use the bathroom, and then we can settle in for like the final confrontation this evening. So I'm going to step away for like 3-5 minutes or something like that. It'll give you guys a chance to stretch, do a stretch yourself, get another drink or something, and I will see you in just a moment, my lovelies. And we are back, my lovelies. Alrighty, is everyone all excited and settling in for the epic conclusion of this amazing, amazing game? Because I most certainly am. So, last little quick drink for myself. Alrighty. Into the woods we go. Oh, I'm nervous about this. Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm so curious for what he looks like because it's been so vague and mysterious. Oh. Everything's fine.
Keep close to me, alright? It's best we don't wander about. We could get lost.
Elise.
Oh no! Oh no, it's Return of Dead-Eyed Rozenmarine. No, honey, no!
Oh, Elise. Isn't this wonderful? What is Rozenmarine? Why all these flowers? There's so many butterflies, and the sky is so blue too.
Is she not seeing what we're seeing?
It truly is just as I'd imagined. Come, Rozenmarine, stay close to me.
Yes.
I don't like her dead-eyed stare. I don't like this. We'll get to that in a second. I want to see what this shiny thing is. Mushroom. Good. The tender flesh of earthly desire. We need to do it in order to proceed. I suppose this will be enough.
Oh, Elise, how wonderful! What is? All those fireflies coming out of that stump. Isn't their golden light so beautiful? Fireflies? What stump?
What's wrong with you, Rozenmarine?
Oh, Elise. Is everything alright, Rozenmarine? Oh, I'm just excited, Elise. I didn't want to get emotional, but I can't help it. Say, you were carrying on about the blue sky earlier. Oh, isn't it so beautiful, Elise? I have a bad feeling about this. There are all these butterflies. It's like we're in a storybook. Doesn't anything seem strange to you? Strange? All these branches, for example. Oh, don't be silly, Elise. They're in bloom. I don't know what's going on, but I ought to be careful.
Oh, God! Like, I love this game, but this has got my anxiety through the roof. Like, I love all the characters in this game, and I'm so fucking scared. Like, okay, why is this the game that creeps me out more than some, like, the really grisly, like, Resident Evil games that we've played? For me, it's, like, the unsettlingness and the unnervingness of it. Because I love these characters so much. They're so wonderful. So... Oh, I know something terrible is gonna happen. I know something terrible is gonna happen. And it's just unsettling, but it's all in the right ways. Like this, like, it's so creepy for me, but I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving this so much. And yes, the fireflies, the golden fireflies that I commented on in Elise's room as well. Oh, ooh, more golden girls.
Oh, how wonderful. How I miss being in your shoes, lass.
What was that? Okay, it's probably just the same girl. Okay, never mind. Oh, wait, is this back at the start? Yeah, this is like the first area that we went through.
Putting all your eggs in one basket, are you? Not that I can blame you.
Because it's juxtaposed with these cute characters, it's like, oh my god, thrown into Evil Dead. I think it's the constant verge of don't die, alright. Yes, also very much that. I mean, to be fair, the RE games have a level of camp and ridiculousness to them that makes the horror kind of simmer down, whereas this game is so much more psychological and keeps the horror separate from everything else. That is a very good point, Weaver. Very, very good point. I think also, because I'm also a fan of other anime series like Higurashi no Naku Koro ni, which I haven't seen or read the other Higurashi novels or watched the other animes, but I'm very familiar with Higurashi no Naku Koro ni. And that again has very cutesy characters juxtaposed against like really grim, really gruesome horror. Whereas I think with this, because it's so much more psychological, it makes it unsettling at the same time, because these are all like also fairy tale tropes that we're dealing with as well. So there is that familiarity of like reading a creepy children's storybook and kind of being a little bit too scared to turn the page, because you know it's been built up from the start that something bad is in the woods and something bad is going to happen to Elise. Like, she may be like swept up in this fairy tale of like, oh, getting these testaments and getting what she wants, but we as the audience know that something very, very, very bad is going to happen. Is that the Grim Magical Girls one? No, Higurashi no... Sorry, I said it quite quickly. So it's Higurashi no Naku Koro ni. There was a newer adaptation of it in an anime form that came out a couple of years ago, but the series I'm most familiar with was the one that came out in the 2000s. I think it was early 2000s or something like that. Had a banging opening song. It was so good. I love it so much. It came out roughly maybe the same time as Elfenlied did. So it was kind of in that same, like, in that genre of, let's do terrible things to cute girls. Because that is a whole subgenre of anime, but I'm not going to get into that. But it kind of also has like dipping toes into a little bit of Magica for something a bit more contemporary, but also like this atmosphere of being like 90s anime VHS inspired is just so good.
Playing with fire is rather addictive, isn't it? Fingers crossed you won't get burned. Such lovely company you're bringing him, lass. Bit of a waste, isn't it?
Now, I'm curious. Like, this feels like all the Golden Girls that we've encountered over the journey. I'm sure there's probably a handful that we missed, but we were pretty diligent in terms of exploring and finding as many as we could. But I want to speak to all of them.
Oh, that poor, poor witch. One truly can't win against him, huh? What's your wish, lassie? I promise I won't tell.
Damn it.
Almost there. Would you say it's worth it, lass? Not that you would know before meeting him, either way. Aren't you daring? Going against her wishes like that?
Whose wishes? Oh, good. That does a lot of healing. I wonder why they're giving us that. Totally not at all for the big scary fight that's gonna come.
My, aren't you generous? I'll be looking forward to having that friend of yours join us for dessert.
I don't like this.
You're almost there, lass. Oh, how exciting.
Oh, good. More stuff that does more healing. I appreciate it. I'm so scared. Come on.
The sweetest nectar, to be drunk in earnest. I suppose this will be enough.
A fountain. You know,
Rozenmarine, I don't think we're... The water's so clear, too. Oh, this is such a wonderful place. She hasn't been making much sense, has she?
No shit, Elise. Sorry. I'm all the bad vibes.
Look, Elise, over there. Huh? Didn't you see them? See what, Rozenmarine? Those two hares. They ran by just now. No, I didn't. Oh, I wonder where this path leads to.
Oh, well, only one way to find out. Is there going to be a save point soon? Oh, good. More healing items. Good. Is there a spot where I can heal?
Good company, the object of my affections. It's best I check my basket. Should be something I could put in there.
See, I don't have...
What would I put in there?
Like, I have the basket, but... Do I put Rozenmarine in the basket? I'm gonna interact with it. Rozenmarine didn't give us an item, though. Or anything, so... She's with us, so maybe we ask her to sit on the stump?
The good company, the object of my affections. It's best I check my basket. Should be something I could put in there.
Let me check. 'Cause... Okay. There's a lot of things I could put in there, but none of them feel right. Hey, Number of Cat, how's it going? Now I'm starting to get a little bit worried because did we, by not maxing out our relationship, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. That's also not good. See, now I'm worried. If we didn't max out our relationship with Rozenmarine, does that mean that we can't then, or do we then get something, or she gives us something when we get the last heart and we put it in the basket? Okay, now I'm nervous. Like, did I mess up? Because my gut is now sinking like, oh shit, I might have messed up. Rozenmarine? I don't know what's gone into her, but she's seeing things I'm not. At least she sounds like herself. I ought to hurry and leave these testaments where they belong. Hey, Rotoscope Studios, welcome! Oh. Because I guess I could put anything in there? Can we go back maybe? I don't think we can. Oh, and it's lovely to see you too. Absolutely. We're just in a little bit of an awkward situation at the moment where I might have messed things up for our run. Because yeah, it says to check our basket, but there's only so many things I can put in there. Yeah, I thought maybe I could put the brooch or something like that, but it doesn't seem I'm able to select it. Huh. So I've only been doing 3 save files and then routinely saving over those as like, okay, we've got the backup, then we've got the backup to the backup, and then we've got the backup to the backup to the backup. So unless I started the whole game over again with a guide to pick the right answers for the romance scenes, I don't think I can get those back. I don't think there's any way to get those hearts that Rozenmarine would have given us for those interactions. Because yes, I assume that then there is an option to put something else in the place of the good company. What game is this? This game is called Little Goody Two Shoes. You can get it on most platforms. I'm currently playing it on Steam. I cannot recommend it enough. If you love 90s kind of spooky horror, fairy tale, fantasy anime, you would love this. Just a heads up, we're right at the end of the game, so spoilers about. Huh. Because yeah, I'm talking to Rozenmarine when she just seems to have like conversations about what's happening in the present moment. It's not necessarily... Oh, I remember this. I saw this in your shorts. I really love the aesthetic of 90s anime. Honestly, Kat, then you would love this. It's so good. We're just at a tricky situation at the moment where my run isn't going to be like perfect, I believe, so I might just put in something that I have with me. I might put in the porcelain knife. It's still a thing. It's still a thing in its place. Because yeah, my gut is telling me that if we wanted to do all of this perfectly, okay, I do appreciate that, Sam. Honestly, thank you. Because yeah, my gut's telling me that in order to get to this point and get like the testament or something like that, then maybe by this point, one of the girls, whoever you get closest to, gives you a flower crown, and then, oh, their flower crown, and then you put the flower crown as the testament into place or something like that. But we didn't do that because this is my first time playing this game, so I was going with my gut for all the dialogue options during those romance moments. So we're still lacking like 2 or 3 hearts from Rozenmarine in order to like completely max out the relationship. You can either put in something, but I can't see what triggers this other option for putting in nothing for the 3rd. Okay, so we've put the porcelain knife in. It's something. Honestly, at this point, that's all I can really do. So, just a heads up, this is probably going to be very different from, or lead to a different ending, than if you did max out your relationship with your chosen beau and then you get an item to do this. Because this isn't a specific run to like get all of the testaments to see a specific ending. This is my first time playing it, so I'm chalking this up to just enticing you then to pick this game up for yourself, to experience it for yourself and see all the different endings in this game. So just because this is my first time playing it, we're just going to go with this and hope for the best.
The good company, the object of one's affections.
What happens if I say don't make an offering? Okay, no, it just jumps out. Okay. Make an offering.
I suppose this will be enough. Elise? Huh? Where are we?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, sweetie. Okay, you're back with us? I have a lot of explaining to do, but we need to get out of here.
What do you mean? Are we in the woods?
You know,
We've been here for a while, Rozenmarine. The woods? Come now, Rozenmarine. We ought to move along before...
Elise.
What? You've brought me here for a reason, haven't you? We've talked about this, Rozenmarine.
Now that you mention it.
You're the good company. No, Elise. I told you yesterday. The good company is the object of your affections.
For goodness sake.
But you are the... No, Elise. That's not it.
It's fate.
I'm here for a reason.
Oh no, she looks so fucking scared. Oh, sweetie, no, 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 no.
What are you talking about, Rozenmarine? I was never fated to be with you as the good company. What? I'm not the one who was destined to take you to him. You're the one who was destined to bring me here, Elise.
Rozenmarine?
Rozenmarine, that doesn't... You brought me to the womb, Elise. To the grove of creation my granny told me about. Our birthing place.
Rozenmarine!
Oh no.
I'm so glad.
You brought me here to meet Parke, the old god. To reconnect with the old faith.
Out with it!
Stop, Rozenmarine! This is my true fate, Elise. Rozenmarine! Oh, how could I have been so foolish?
Rozenmarine!
Let me go, Rozenmarine!
Elise!
Come with me, Elise. No, let me go!
I'm here for you, Elise.
We're meant to be together, right here in her womb. No!
Oh gods. Oh gods. Oh fuck, hang on.
There's nothing to be afraid of, Elise. We're reaching a deeper plane of existence. Right here, in her embrace.
I'm here for you, Elise.
We'll be together forever, Elise.
Is that the ending that we're getting? What? Okay. Okay, that's the ending we're getting. Oh, that was so unsettling, but so good. So good. Now, again, this is my first time playing it. And I'm definitely going with my gut for a lot of decisions in this. But with that in mind, I feel bad talking over this beautiful, beautiful ending, and let's admire the art, and then when we get to the end, I'll share my thoughts about going forward. But honestly, this end sequence, the art is so, so good, and wasn't quite what I was expecting for how tonight was going to go, but I'll share my thoughts about moving forward in just a minute. Oh, this is so good. And yeah, there's absolutely so many endings to this. Also, huge kudos to the amazing cast of voice actors who portrayed all the different characters in this game. It was so, so good. So good. So we got 2 endings tonight. Both of them deeply disturbing and thrilling at the same time. So there's 3 different endings for each of the girls, plus 1 for the apostasy ending. Okay, interesting. Okay, so we got 2 of the endings tonight. Okay, also the music is fantastic. I'm gonna see if I can actually find if the soundtrack is available on Spotify or if you have to buy it as a separate DLC, like on top of the game. But either way, it's really, really good. It really encapsulates that 90s anime atmosphere and feel, and so, so good. Like, this brought back so much nostalgia for me to experience, and I really, really had a good time with it. Even though we didn't quite reach the conclusion I was expecting, I still had a lot of fun with it nonetheless. And yeah, with the fact that we also got 2 different endings, with the unexpected one for the apostasy ending. Excuse me. And then also this very grim ending with Rozenmarine as well is really, really cool. I'm nostalgic even though I was born in 2004. Oh, no, Raquel, you're gonna make me feel old. I was born in 91. I'm a 90s baby, so I grew up with anime like this. What would you say is your fave animes of that era? Okay, to be fair, I didn't really super get into a lot of anime until I was in early adolescence or so, but I do remember watching a lot of Pokemon and Cardcaptor Sakura and Sailor Moon. As for anime that was made in the 90s, but I didn't watch until I was older, was maybe stuff like Revolutionary Girl Utena, which I cannot recommend it enough. If you love beautiful, kind of surreal, fairy tale style anime, highly, highly recommend Revolutionary Girl Utena. Okay, sound off if you're comfortable. Feel free to post the year you were born in chat. I don't really have a fave anime era, but for me it's probably a lot of the 80s anime that was extremely experimental. Honestly, Weaver, I kind of live for anime and stuff that came out in the 80s, but it had like a sci-fi element to it. There was just something that hits different. When it was kind of a line, it came out the same time as like Blade Runner and stuff like that. That is really, really cool as well. Also, other series like Vampire Hunter D, the original movie, as well as Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust, which is chef's kiss perfection, although I think that came out more early 2000s, I believe. But for me, nothing compares visually to Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. It is just the peak of everything I love aesthetic-wise. It's so good. Vampire Hunter D is a movie, right? Okay, there's 2 movies. One that came out in, I think, the 80s. One that came out in the early 2000s. And they're based off a series of novels. Okay, so we got ending number 8, The Kiss, which is so creepy, but it's so beautiful at the same time. And it's an ending. It's one of the many endings in this game. Okay, so, thoughts. This was not the ending that I was expecting us to get to, because I remember I was talking a lot about wanting to see what the mysterious he looked like, bring all the testaments and stuff like that. But because this is my first time playing it, I did not know that we needed to max out, at least this is what I'm assuming. I didn't know that we needed to max out our relationship with the person we were getting closest to in order for us to then maybe receive an object to then use as the testament. So, I'm still going to call it here for this playthrough of Little Goody Two Shoes. So next Sunday we're going to be playing something different. I'm still going to think over on what I want that to be, but I still want to get to the ending where we get everything, and maybe it'll be more structured like an achievement hunting kind of thing, playthrough of this game. But I'm just so enamored with this game. I want to know the secrets of who really is him, what happens when you get all of the testaments, and what that eventually leads to, and get kind of that specific ending. So it may not be for a while. I'm considering I might then save it for when it gets to autumn, around Halloween sort of time, because I have a feeling this is probably going to be a perfect pick for like a game to be playing during like September, October, in the lead up to Halloween. And then we can play through again, we can get closer to a different girl, like Freya, for example, and then see where that ending takes us if we get all the testaments. And with that in mind, then I'll probably be using a guide of some sorts, just to make sure that I get the dialogue options correct, so that then we can get like maxed out relationship, get the final testament, and then see what ending that brings us to. Because I'm pretty sure that then if you get all the testaments right, then you get to meet him, then you get to see what happens next. But I'm very, very curious about what other secrets lie in this game, because it's so good. It's so, so beautiful. I've been talking non-stop about how much I love this game, and I absolutely mean that from the bottom of my heart. It was tonight a little bit different than what I expected it to go in, but absolutely. But that comes from like a first time playing a game that does have multiple endings, that has very specific requirements for different endings to happen. But I'm happy. I'm very happy with the ending that we got, the 2 endings that we got tonight, I should say. But how does that sound to you guys? Would you be down to watch me play through this again, but in a few months? So we've got a bit more breathing space, and then hopefully by then we'll also have some newcomers to my archive of lovely lost tales, and then they can experience this for the first time. And then also it gives you guys a chance, if you want to pick this game up for yourselves and give it a try before I sink my teeth into it again, then you absolutely can. Honestly, I had so much fun with this game. I absolutely adore it in so many ways, and I cannot recommend it enough. So I'm going to give it a break for a while, but probably around September, October, or something like that, we'll come back to Little Goody Two Shoes to do a more focused run, maybe more closer to like trying to find all the golden girls and like get close to one of the girls in particular to see how that story ends with all the testaments. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Everyone's on board. Yes, 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 yes. So yes, this ending is we became conjoined with Rozenmarine for eternity in the woods, which is creepy and wonderful, and I love it. Excuse me. But because this has also been a weekend that's been a bit of a wipeout for me, I am going to be calling things now. It's still been over like 2 hours, close to 2.5 hours or so. So yeah, this feels like a good point to wrap things up for tonight, and then I will see you on Wednesday for my kind of whatever Wednesday stream. I might just be playing some more League. I might ask a friend to come and keep me company in a VC and just chill and have a good time. And then on Friday, we'll be continuing Baldur's Gate 3 with the story of Rosamund. But be sure to keep an eye on my socials for the game that I'll be playing for my next Sunday stream. So, if you've been lurking in the shadows and you like what you've seen so far, please consider following. We would love to have you back at the Blue Rose Respite. You're welcome anytime. Be sure to check out my other socials that are popping up in the chat right now, including my 2 YouTube channels, one for my ASMR tales and the other for my Twitch VODs, and my Twitter, my Insta, and my TikTok. The latest chapter of Embraced by Emerald Flames, my tale with my Orc Warrior Glasha the Greenfire, came out yesterday to incredible reception, so be sure to check that out if you haven't done so already, and my YouTube, my main YouTube channel in general, for all the different playlists, for all my different series. But let us see who is currently streaming. Hey, you know what? Neil Newborn is currently playing, I think he's playing some Helldivers. I could be wrong. But everyone, let's go and say hi to Neil. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, my lovelies. I will see you on Wednesday for my whatever Wednesday stream, and on Friday for more Baldur's Gate 3, and of course next Sunday for more spooky Sunday night shenanigans. But thank you so much for joining me tonight, my lovelies. I hope you all have an amazing week ahead, and remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and as always, stay wicked and wonderful. Good night, my lovelies.